And the Bible said, the heavens of heaven belongs to God, and the earth he gave to men. This earth belongs to you and mine, not to any other person, not to any enemy, not to any uncle. It's not any politician. It belongs to you and I. So until you find your place on the earth, you are a loser, and you can't lose here and succeed in heaven to heaven. Why do I say that? It is very easy to bribe a poor man, but very difficult to bribe a rich man. Because what it takes to bribe a rich man is something that will cause you pain and tears, that will shake your account if a rich man will be able to accept. Am I communicating here? Am I making a point? But it takes peanuts to bribe a poor man so he can be able to eat. Just food. You can use a plate of food and lay a young lady to your bed. But a young lady that has something in her hand, that has something to do, that has something to show, that has little something in her account, you can use a plate of food to lure her to them. Rather, if she desires to go to bed with you, she will make it to love them at night. Two of us. If he can pay, you take her. If he can't, you leave her. So it's very easy to go to hell as a poor man, and it's easy to go to heaven as a rich man. So if you are praying, pray for you to succeed on earth. Don't be expecting heaven. No, you can't be earthly useless and be heavily useful. It's not possible. You can't be earthly useless and be heavily useful. One of my brothers that I don't like so much, but we use him to preach about holiness and all the rest. But I don't like him. Why? Because he was a poor man on earth, and earth from the leftover of a poor man, earth from the dustbin. He also got to heaven, also ended up in first quarter of a rich man. A man that was rich on earth, also rich in heaven, called Abraham. This man also was poor on earth, also enter heaven, managed to enter heaven. Still a poor man in the first quarter, living by Abraham's bosom. What is bosom? First quarter, the leftover. Somebody said it. And you can't be heavily useless and be heavily useful. Get it right, so you can practice principles. It takes principle to become a principal, and until a principal, you can never contend with the principalities and succeed. It takes principles to swallow principalities. So the power attached to principality is the power of practice. In Psalm 24 from verse 1, for the earth is of the Lord and fullness thereof, through whom you and mine is the what? The fullness of God on earth. And verse 2, and he established the earth on the seas, and the end of the heaven on the flood. So he established the earth on sea. So this earth you are seeing, look at, have you seen this word? This earth is being established on what? On a liquid foundation. No wonder in Revelation chapter 13, from verse 7 to 9, the Bible said, and this is the blood of the lamb that was slain from the foundation of the earth. What is blood? Look it. So the earth is on the liquid foundation. That's why it can break anytime. It can happen to anybody anytime. It can turn anytime. Whatever is on the liquid foundation, that's on the surface of the water, can shake, can turn, overturn. So when it turns like this, can be someone's turn. It turns like this, can be another person's turn. It turns like this, can be someone's turn. It will be. In the name of Jesus. So the earth is not being established on a solid foundation, not a liquid foundation. The blood of the Lamb, Revelation chapter 13, from verse 7 to 9, go and read. Then Isaiah 24, from verse 1 and 2, and he established the earth on the what? On the seas. What is sea? Water. And the foundation is on the floor. I just want to touch some mysteries, so we pray. Because today we are going to pray with the environmental factors, the elemental forces. That is three: the water, the thunder, and the blood. And God answers prayer with water, answers prayer with thunder. He answered prayer with thunder to a point Jesus called three of his disciples sons of thunder, after changing their name. In the same Psalm 114, said the maker's minister was flame of fire. Fire goes with thunder. Notice so. Anytime thunder strike, you see lightning, fire. So to get to that point, there are some things that can never drop on you. Come on. That to get to that point, there are some things, declaration that can never manifest. And the heavens of the heaven belongs to God, and the earth He gave to the sons of men. And you are here, somebody is collecting what's in your hand, saying that God will judge him. Hey boy, judge now before God. You have to fight with what is available. And what are they using? They just go to the secret place, they just go to their bedroom, they just go somewhere and stay and call your name 7 times, call your name 14 times, and make some incantations and cut a foul, ordinary foul of how much. He cut it and brought the blood to the earth and begin to use it against you. Oh, come on. They send it through the wind. And wind is one of the elemental forces of the earth, out of the 7. And they send it through the sun. And the sun is one of the strongest one. And they send it through the wind. And the wind is one of them. And they send it. The brother realized that Star can fight at night. Star rose up and fought for her and gave her victory. And they're using all these things to work against you and I. What God gave us for our own pleasure, as our own will, they are using it against you. Oh, come on. Tell me what else they use. They meet a native doctor, give me foul principle. They go and bring foul. Because before you can handle, there's some work you handle on the altar that must be blood. Because the food that the earth eats is just blood, nothing else. If you want to activate the voice of the earth, give it blood. Where there's no blood, give this earth water. With understanding the mystery of water, earth work against anybody. The common things you don't count. They'll have them bring blood, they'll bring the fowl, they'll cook the fowl, and the fowl will be caught, and they face it to the earth, not up. They don't hold like this and caught. They face it this one caught. What are they doing? Feeding the earth. The blood going to the earth. And the earth, when they're done, what else do you see them doing? Those of them that used to watch film, they only talk. Is it true? They only what? Talk. And speaking, their altar is being raised against you. One man raised altar. Tomorrow you go and call prayer warriors. They'll carry 2 buses. Ask you to cook rice, cook jollof rice, cook 2 kilos of rice, and blah, blah, to come and spoil what one man just raised. That is stupidity. One man spoke the word and raised an altar. The entire family begin to suffer. And they go and gather prayer warriors. 4 buses, 3 buses, 2 buses, 18 sitters. People line up. Charge you 500,000. 3 kilos of rice, malt, milk. To spoil what a man did not make any noise. Just stood on ground. Just by simple obedience, he spoke the word, begin to walk. And this one will come and be jumping up. He's not going to walk. That is why after jumping up, this worst. You know how jumping up or making noise? A man that raises never make a noise. We don't make any noise. You watch films, right? But you don't make it for films. They don't make a noise. A stupid man that can tomorrow surrender, people like us go and carry the altar and destroy because he can't destroy the altar himself. Will make a declaration and begin to walk, one man, and they go and call crowd to come and spoil it. You don't know God. Only me is also one man that can spoil it if he can obey the man's principle. To spoil has a principle, to raise has a principle. They obey the principle, that's why they will be able to raise it against you. You to spoil it, you don't want to obey the principle at all. That they want people that will come and make noise. That's after noise. Wahala. In Jeremiah 22, from verse 29, say, oh, earth, hear the word of the Lord in verse 30. Make this man childless. Man commanding the earth, raising out against man. Make this man childless and useless, not fruitful. And that is all. Earth begin to work. Everywhere I put hand, block. Bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. One man. And the same earth that God has given us charge, God called the earth to give us to him. Even God himself will not work for any man on earth except with the help of the earth. In Deuteronomy chapter 29, from verse 1, said, I call you heaven and earth to be my witness. I give you the power to make choice, life and death, blessing and what? Curses. And we make choice of curses tomorrow, say you are cursed. And after speaking, Moses in Deuteronomy 31, from verse 1, Moses said, oh earth, hear the word of my mouth. Heaven! and we are on earth. And the Bible said in 1 John chapter 5, verse 6, who is he that overcometh the world? He that came with covered with blood and water. Then verse 8, there are three that bear witness on earth. And let me tell you something. Until this man now want to mention, this element I want to mention, witness your existence on earth. You exist like a nobody and disappear like a nobody. It is the blood, the water, and the spirit bears witness. Verse 8. And spirit bears witness. Here is what the spirit bears is witness. Witness simply means stand by. Eh? So he only bears witness, yes. As long as this man came with this, he has the right to subdue. That is it. So even if the witness man did not come, as long as you have the element, he can still subdue. So many cases have been won without a witness now, two of us. Just the explanation was okay, and the case, the judgment was we in your favor, but the explanation is clear and okay after questioning. So you don't need a witness to win. Just this normal case then. The case of nature. Cases of nature are not being won sometimes with a witness. It's all about you presenting your case well. That's why I always put it that you can pray does not mean you know how to pray. That's what we call strategic prayer. When the prayer gets the tangent, you can never get a destiny. Not about praying, open mouth and shout and pray. No. No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. As a force you carry, as when you push the earth, you the best with us and earth. What the water, the blood. Then the spirit is all about witness. And why would spirit bear witness? Because you believed. Am I communicating here? Am I communicating here? So the strongest in the kingdom of darkness, the strongest force, the strongest altar is the altar of the marine. The water. The altar of water. Ask me how. The altar marine is the highest altar that controls everything on earth, that controls every human being living. No one can deny of marine. You can only subdue the marine. Including here you are. You came here with marine. You are living here on marine. You are sitting, marine is working in you until you subdue it. Until you subdue it. And that is the greatest altar that swallows destinies and blessings. That is why all the animals that swallow, that does not bite, that does not chew, they live in the water. The python does not chew anything, he lives in the water. Amoeba and all the rest, fishes does not chew, they swallow. No wonder in Job, it took Job 20 years to discover that it was the marine that swallowed the blessing that just fell out all of a sudden. And the father, oh, that has swallowed that my riches shall what? Vomit it. And when he vomited it, when the earth became what? In favor with him, Job will have what? Double of what he was having. So what he was having before then was just a peanut. So the earth with the whole soul, the earth shoot soul, the earth obstructed soul. But animals that live here are just swallowing animals. Nothing swallows destiny like marine. Why? Because every man lives on marine. Nobody can survive in life without water. Water is marine. Everything on earth. Look at Genesis Psalm 24, verse 2. And he established the earth on the seas and the floor. Everything on earth is on sea. Earth is shaking. So you can determine to bring your time to shake in your favor. By your reaction and the inaction can change the boat to fall in your favor. Am I communicating here? Am I making sense to somebody here? Yes, sir. Everything God created lives on marine. Is it trees? Trees live on marine. Without water, trees will die. Weeds will die without water. Human being without water, you will die. in life, no other on earth that is not working on marine. When the enemy finishes killing the fowl or the cow, or whatever, they still use water to wash hands on the altar. The altar raised against you is marine. And what they use common water. And here you are looking for a crowd of people that will come and pray and destroy. Marine, the water. So how do you handle the water? You handle the forces of marine through prayer. In the first service, I told them prayer, and we prayed, controlling marine, and everybody here in the first service, the fire started from first service, as it's about to fall in this second service now, without stress. Marine lost members, lost victims during the first service here. How do you compare with the marine? How do you confront the marine? Number one, prayer. What is prayer? Your declaration. What comes out of your mouth? The altars they raise, they use mouths to raise the altar. They not build any house to raise the altar. You know the water for him? Just after killing the fowl, after obeying what the chief priest said, the chief priest will speak, and they will speak what they want. And that is all. Before you know it, somebody's destiny will be covered. Before the things begin to work outside that. Why is it? Why? Because the earth is being provoked against you. If you like, go to US, you business there. Go to UK, can be okay there. Go to Chicago, you may likely go back home as a corpse. Go to China, you end up being chained over there. Because the earth is one. Once earth is being provoked in Imo State here, the same earth, the whole world is one earth. That's why the Bible said, what a man sow, he reap. Not where a man sow. So even in Nigeria, travel to US, when it's time for prosperity to pay you, you will eat one when you sow it in Nigeria, Africa, at US. You know, if you run from it. What a man sow, not where a man sow. Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? Am I blessing somebody? The money is the most strongest force. The worst part is that the marine is the force that we live with every day, sleep with. Hear this. So many wet dreams, so many eating in the dreams. It's not an attack. Just the reaction of what you have in you that you could not subdue. When you don't subdue him, he subdue you. I said, I can't remember the last time I dream. I can't remember the last time I dreamed to talk of eating, talk of running. I can't remember. And I see vision. I watch it like television. I've been seeing things. Something going on in your mind can come to me. I think last week Sunday I was here. The thing came. Bam. So who is having the pain? Have you happened to be a young man? Since then, how far? You're fine. And that was the end of it. Because my spirit is connected. I can feel what you are feeling. Me. That is the force of the prophetic. What is going on in your heart, I can feel it. That's why we can come to you, ask you, what do you want God to do for you? You are so bothered. Say yes. Nobody told us. It's a connectivity. It's a connectivity. The earth. The earth. When you come back with the earth, he gives you way. And until the earth favors you, let me tell you, no certificate, no promotion can ever help you in life. It's all about the favor of the earth. No wonder when the woman found the favor of the earth in Revelation chapter 12, the woman was pregnant with a child. You know, every child is a destiny. So carrying a child in your system simply means you're carrying a destiny. And that's what the Bible said, out of the belly shall flow what? Rivers of living water. So why river? Why this thing river, water? Water is life. Depending how you allow it to control you or you control it. A woman carried the baby and the python came to swallow the destiny. And the woman cried to the earth. And the Bible recorded, and the earth helped the woman. How did you ask, how did the earth help the woman? Did the earth stood up like a human being and begin to fight for the woman? That's what you're supposed to ask yourself. Did it turn up like a human being and destroy the dragon with a machete or cutlass or whatever? How did the earth do it? Because to destroy a python, how much more a dragon? You need God. Am I communicating? You need machete. You need saw or whatever that can cut it into pieces. How did it happen? Open his mouth and swallow the dragon. Immediately the dragon wanted to strike, to dive to strike the woman. Where he's lying to strike. And the earth closed his mouth. That was the end of the dragon. The woman became free. The child was saved. All he needed the help of the earth. When Moses could not fight for himself, could not fight the three men of God that ganged up against him, what happened? He called on the earth. The earth opened mouth, swallowed three bastards, closed his mouth. Normal. Moses could see the light of God in his ministry. Even the people that God warned, what anointed, let nobody touch my anointed. God allowed the earth can touch anybody, whether you are anointed or not. There's one thing about the earth. What is being fed, what is being what is sacred provoked. No matter whom you are, earth must react. Because as long as the earth is concerned, God cannot control the earth. That's why in Deuteronomy chapter 29, from verse 1, he called earth bear me witness. So earth, before God do anything on earth, earth was supporting. He will take permission from the earth. So you that is waiting for every miracle to fall from heaven, you start working on the earth, on your ground, you're wasting time. That's why it's as if God not answers some kind of prayers. You need to address the earth. God himself addressed the earth. Bear me witness. When was the last time you addressed the earth to bear witness? Then if you must address the earth, what do you use to address the earth? And the Bible said, he that must overcome the world must call what? Water and blood. So what does it take? Sacrifice. Blood. No blood ever came out until something is what? Killed. Until something is what? Sacrificed. So until something leaves your hand, altar can never stand. Until something leaves your hand out of your sweat, altar can never stand. Until there's an altar, you can never swallow another altar. Stop all these things you are doing to yourself. It's not about praying. I keep saying this. In the law of mathematics, S does not cancel Y. Y does not cancel S. If it is quadratic equation that need to come with two answers, and there's a demand for find out S and find the Y, the answer of S will be different, the answer of Y will be different, because one of them can never cancel each other. If you must cancel things in the name of the Spirit, you must need something to cancel it. That is why in Isaiah chapter 19, the Lord said, the spirit of the Egyptians shall fight the Egyptians. So not your spirit will fight them. It is your spirit will fight them. How do you know you provoke what your spirit will? That's why there's some damn prayers you're praying against your enemies that cannot work. Until you use what they are using to show them that you are the master. Until you can move the sun. Like a celestial man now want to fight with you. There's nothing he does except to climb the mountain. First the sun from the rising of the sun, and the splendor of the sun will enter him. You absorb it. You come down until the falling of the sun to the evening. When he step down and look at you, you dry. You dry. And you are busy. Yeah. Oh, come on. There are elements you can deploy and employ for the action, for the work. A woman of God got Deborah, fought, could not win the battle, morning to night, fought. She got tired and she called, it happened to be at midnight, she called on the star that was already, that she could see, and star rose and fought for her and gave her victory. Her strength could not do it. Her mantle could not do it. Her prayer point could not do it. Rather, the star fought and gave her victory. There is nothing done against you or done against anyone that's not done under the watch of one or two of elemental forces. Oh yes, in the book of Exodus chapter is it 14 or thereabout, and the Lord told Moses, go out in the morning. Pharaoh always moves up in the morning to the sea, where he draws his power. Exodus what? Huh? 14:28. And the Lord commanded Moses, go to the river in the morning. Because Pharaoh always go to the river where he done his strength. And go with the sword, the staff in your hand. And he went. And in Exodus, and he went. And that same staff he used on the river. And the Bible said, the water returned. The water returned and swallowed Pharaoh's chariots and his armies. The water that left returned and swallowed them. Hear this. God released all the seven altars of Egypt. God released battle in the mountains in that order. Egypt was not conquered. So God released what do you call it? Pest them to their fields, to their animals, and all the rest. Yet Egypt was not conquered. He released the serpent. Serpent swallowed the seven serpents. Egypt was not conquered. He did all of this. Egypt was not conquered until he uses the water, which is their source of strength. Pharaoh goes to the water every early in the morning to make his cantations and feed the water until he jammed Moses there one and one. And Moses used the same water. He released his staff on the water, and the water swallowed his charm, swallowed his chariots, swallowed his armies. Am I communicating here? That was the end of Pharaoh's reign. That was the end of the stubbornness of Egyptians. The end was using what they used, their stronghold against them. No wonder Isaiah 19 said, and the spirit of the Egyptians shall fight the Egyptians, not you, them. You allow them to walk against you because you don't know what to do. You have to reverse back to them. That's the spirit. You don't allow, if their own has attacked you, don't use your own attack them. Use them their own, they use and attack you, attack them. Some prayers you're praying that you're not supposed. All you need is all about bring your sacrifice to the altar. The priest bless water for you, and that ends it. That's why today we'll bless water for you. Drink, sickness will go. As easy as that. That's how it is. A priest just bless you, bless water for you. Raise the altar and go home. As easy as that. Every altar is a product of two things: sacrifice and works. To destroy every altar, you also need what? Sacrifice and works. It is not you shouting. All you know, look for the priest that has what it takes, that has the mantle. Let him come and raise another altar. Simple. That handles the battle. Before you can start at your fasting and prayer. Fasting and prayer, your personal fasting can never break anything until there's a seal of a priest on your head. Thank God, one of my sons is here. The man today, the Lord crowned the speaker of Imo State 2 days ago. I was the first person that prayed that did family deliverance in their house this year. 3 of us. He's here. He's the in-law to the man. After my 7 days dry fasting, without seeing the sky and everything, they came and bonded me. And when they read the altar of water, when I asked them to do what they were looking at me, I brought scriptures. The older one looked at me. Said, get me salt. Maybe other people that will come, they only come and pray, clap hand. I didn't come to pray and clap hand. That's why altar and left. Since that day, he found favor with the decision makers of the city, of the state. It's not all about praying to win election. It's all about praying to have favor with the decision. There are decision makers of this every state, of every nation. If you like win a nation, until they accept you, you can't tell the truth. And everybody drinks water. We use water to address them. All throughout the night, we are outside under the watch of the stars and the moon. The dawn, we demand that God comes 2 days ago. That's why he can't joke with a man like me now. During the nation where his house vibrating, ask him. They left us within the house, they declare. Even the guys that were around when we were making declarations, even during the inauguration, they were shouting, these three men, their declaration is something else. They said it and it happened. To a point, it came to a point, the security agents, they were afraid. They began to leave. Even to a point, they came to us that we will pay them or can never come back. They also said this thing will work because his own police unit in their front, they robbed him there. I told them, relax, no shaking. And after everything, they simply said, hi! And today, because that was words declared by men of God. And I love that man so much. You know that whom he is today, whom he's becoming, is all about prayer. And that same day, the same day was he was crowned. He also went back to prayer again. Because what you obtain by prayer is sustained by prayer. It's easy to obtain that to maintain. I mean the current speaker of Imo State House Assembly. And one of those that praying today. Which their family cannot, they are proud of me, including my son here. That during the inauguration day, he has never been to the house before. This is the first time I've been to the house. This is first time, and today he is now the leader of people that have been there twice. Because prayer went forth and sacrifices. There's no day I've ever sat down to negotiate with him, but he has my account number. He sent that will to the account as a sacrifice. That's why I keep saying it. What we're praying now, praying now, is not about crowd, because where we are is too large to carry the whole crowd. Or we are doing two services, it's not working to carry the whole crowd. What we're praying to enter permanent so the crowd can be what? So let's just raise people that will be able to help us to control the crowd. How far are you controlling the earth? So now you know you can use the water you are drinking to judge somebody. You can use water in somebody's system to judge him or her. Just by activating the earth. Water and the blood in his body running through and flow will be contaminated. Strange sickness will enter from nowhere. Death don't come. Yes! Just words. Yes. Are you feeling blessed? I'm not saying what you can write today. I'm talking about mystery. When we are talking about mystery here, there's no you can write mysteries down unless you use initiative to bring one or two things down. So we are going to today. We are going to pray this second service now with the element of water and thunder. Then the blood will be the final one. That's why when the blood and water left Jesus' side and dropped it on the ground, there was an earthquake, revolution. That was when Jesus conquered the earth. All the whole tribulation, he could not conquer the earth until water and blood. The enemies never know that Using that arrow to hit him there was the point of his what? Overcoming the dominion. And immediately the thing touched. The water and the blood drop on the ground because water and blood they work together. The thing drop. Earthquake here and there. What is earthquake? Transformation. What is earthquake? Change, shaking of table. The thing that was at the top, that is when blood get involved and water. You can stay in your house and manipulate sickness into somebody's system with water in your house. I'm telling the gospel truth. If you operate in this revelation, you can stay in your house, raise altar in that house. The same person may they live there. Anybody that enter their rich will go out poor. Oh boy, you can enter their dominate. The earth is of the one man that pull out his back there. He sells all this let me call it all these room dividers and other this. Is the name of Odobo, that's the name we call him there. He's a chief. That's the house that we are living at. Rush Road. There's everybody the people that park in there always park as poor. The wife got pregnant 2 times there. And got him flushed. I said, here's the house. Said sometimes they'll be sleeping at night. It's as if somebody standing by the door. You're doing the door like this. That day I got there. They don't have any oil. They're Catholic. They don't know the one where they talk. No oil in the house. I get me water and salt. They were looking at me. And they gave me water and salt. I declare, raise the altar in their parlor and walk away. They said, the woman said, come to the kitchen now. Then they turn it everywhere. I said, no, one is enough. And I left. Until they pack up from there to area H where they are living today. It was there the wife conceived before they pack out to area H where they are living today. The nonsense stopped. The man raised the altar to be eating people's money. Star. Another man came and raised another altar to restore people's star. The devil came to kill, to destroy, and to steal. I came that you may live and have eternal life. And it's simple as that. And that gives you peace. Can I pray for somebody here this morning? We will take far. That's swallow your blood. After this morning service, every blood swallowed from you shall be restored to you. Whatever the next thing away from you, you will need to be you. Take your seat as a random. Before I answer this call, the prayer I went to my father's house to do, to control the altars in my father's house, was this I am telling you now. A pastor told me that, first of all, visit your father's house. There is a mantle in your father's house. One stupid mantle. What is the stupid mantle? Nobody succeeds in the township. They all tested township, they will return village. And if you return village, you'll be able to touch money with all this hard labor. You touch money and build house. All of them has been at least 3 rooms, 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom, 5. They made the money in the village. Are you getting me? Nobody lives in town. But they first of all they'll come to town, some to bring them back. Including my father. He worked with the white, with Julius Berger. He returned from Lagos. And that was it. And I stood up, no, I can't go out and come back. No. What swallow Jesus will not swallow me. So I didn't just say it and fold head. Before then, my sisters have been bringing the series of men of God, prayer warriors. They will come from family liberation. Father is the one that came. They told them that once they come, there's nowhere they go. That the land don't used to open. That there will be trust of opening of lands and not the rest grounds. My dad is a white person. So they do go to look now. Even that's the one that came. They even accused my dad. She asked my dad, because my dad is not a prayer time. Because of that, at the man they go looking at, say, who knows the one wearing tie keep? I nearly slapped that man. Sure, you're a fool. After I don't collect kilo of rice, malt, everything. Nothing could happen. And then when the time was right, I got to my father's house. I got home around after 9 p.m. at night. Walked to my house, to my room and stayed. Nobody could see me. Nobody saw me. Only my mom. And it was wedding. At night, I came out with my judgmental oil, with my communion blood and the water, and that was it. My voice began to roar. As the lion I am, not like a lion. I am a lion already. The lion in me began to roar. Began to roar. And when I was done, I raised my altar at the middle of the house, the compound. I raised my altar, black the judgmental lion there. 6 o'clock in the morning, I was off. We are shouting, who came at night? Who came? Who did? Who came? I returned back here, straight to the altar that was close to me, because as I was coming back, I've already emptied my account. The money was in my pocket. Straight to this Christ Apostolic Church by Amausadia. That is a church that's very close to me. At least I trust their fire. I walk in there late on the altar. I didn't go there to see any pastor. Late on the altar. That was when we were living at the neck of the old road. Walk back home. Morning turned to be night. To be afternoon everywhere. And after that encounter, this ministry is what you are seeing now. The journey started. Today, I am established in town. Today, our church, this is the second landed property we are buying in 3 years ministry. This is our third year. Instrument, everything fixed. If we touch this instrument, he no go here back. Pastor is not hungry. Members are not hungry. We've never done any launching before. We never shared any money for anybody to contribute. 3 of us. Everyone is comfortable. Testimonies are dropping. Which testimony that you have not recorded here? Is it stroke? Is it kidney failure? Which one that you have not recorded in this church? Which you can bear witness to? Today, I'm living in a flat whereby my uncle's sons, they can come now and stay for a weekend. But all through my schooling, there was no uncle in the town I could go to his house. Today, I broke it. They don't know what is aircraft to talk of entering it. But today, I operate on aircraft. Today, the world watches me both on YouTube and Facebook here and there. Today, I can sit and eat with the speaker of Imo State House Assembly. It's not of age. It's not of size. It's about revelation and determination. When you pray strategically, strategy is stronger than energy. It's not about praying. They've been praying before I grew up. Yet they could not break. No one could break their yoke. Today, because I guided my immediate younger sister, she's the only reference sister now in my entire autonomous community. 3 people went and came back with pregnancy. Her own, I guided it. And she's cool and came out, was ordained. The only reference sister we have, my immediate younger. The yoke is much. when you pray strategically, using the mantles, the elements, the forces around to handle the devil. He bows. There's nothing else I used and delivered myself and my entire family except this. Today, in my entire family, except two, three of my sisters, there's never been anybody that married there whose bride price was paid. And traditional marriage done, white marriage done. No one till now. One of my uncles ever even fought me. And two of her daughters that married because they got pregnant for a man. They all returned, and the man insisted pursue them. One returned, one flee. The first daughter. It's the little things around you. The dominion you're looking for is inside you. It's around you. To kill anybody is very easy. I have the license to kill. No police can come after me. There'll be no trace. If I stand my altar, I can do anything. I know what to do. If you got me angry, I can close your heaven. As we're about to pray now to close the heaven of some people. Anyone that doesn't like the dominion of this church. People already shouting, what are they doing? How many months? This guy just came everywhere. Sit there. Never. Okay. What about this level we are going? Yes! When you came here, new one man in this environment is late now. Ask me, did you ask question before taking that home? Churches have been there, they don't succeed. 10 years, 5 years. To me, ask question. The earth is of the Lord. I have seen a job through me. I am the manager. They don't tell manager how to manage something. Wherever I step my full time on succeed is a mantle. It's a mantle I carry. I'm succeeding with ease and speed. I don't care. It doesn't matter what anybody did and failed. If I do the same thing you did and failed, if I touch it, you see light in it. You will see pure light in it. It's a mantle. There are people destined to succeed. It doesn't matter the business, it doesn't matter whatever I lay hands. And when you associate with them, the same thing that follows them, follow him, follows you. Oh, why not see the I'm a sorrow. Be moving the